Hey people, this is Red Sea Gaming. Just give me a second. Oh yeah, just give me a second, I gotta make it online. I'm just finishing off the southern boundary. Hey Jelly, how you doing? I decided to get the get that once again. That way I can actually see it without me having to stop working. Like, it got a little hard because I had to keep on looking at the screen sometimes. So, Jelly, how you been? How's your channel going? It's all good. Right now, I'm just very thankful that I'm still able to do these streams. I need to update that at the bottom. Yeah, I'm good. So far, I'm really good. In less than a week, in less than 10 days, I'll be 27 years old. My 27th birthday is on April 4th. After weeks of working on this, I am very close to finishing the southern boundary. I just am very happy to be able to get to here so I can actually finish as much of this as possible. Fantastic, Jelly, congratulations. Like, congratulations, like, I doubt I'll ever reach that. But, like, to me, I'd be thankful with just 10,000 subs. But right now, I'm just working on this because I know if I keep working at this, one day my channel will grow. I am going to get back to playing some other games for, like, I want to play some RPGs for this channel as well. And also some horror games during September and October. Of course, that's going to be fun. So, Jelly, how's the weather been where you are? I like it that spring is right around the corner. Or it's all right here, depending on where you are. Yeah, the southern boundary, this is as far as I go. Right now, I just need to finish a lot of this, and I'll have I should have the southern portion of the city complete. That way I can start building the city sometime this year. I don't know when exactly I'll be done with the pillared hall, but at least it's getting there. Yeah. What do you think of that? That took like a few days to build. That's a storage house. And right now I'm just working very hard on just trying to build everything. Building everything in a way that is untraditional. Like, there's just a lot of kids today that'll just stay away from my build because they don't like don't like it when they don't get their instant gratification pills. Sorry, I don't want prima donnas. You have to do it my way. And of course, this is a big build, so it takes a long time. So you've been having no problems with your YouTube channel? Like I've been looking up YouTube. I mean, some YouTube controversies lately, and it's really bad. Like really bad. Like there's the EU voting for this Article 13, whatever. I'm like, all right, good, very good. Just hearing about the EU actually doing stuff that is that's trying to censor the internet. Like, I was actually afraid when I heard about it, because I was afraid of what if my European viewers can't watch my stuff, because I realize a good portion of my channel is in Europe. I just don't get it why. I'm an American, but still, to me, I'd rather be thankful for that. Like, have more people, more regions watching. Yes, I will. But, Jelly, let me show you this. This is why it's taking so long. Number 1, only one builder. Number 2, it's 100% survival, so every time I run out of materials, I have to run all the way to the map. If you look at the map and you see that gray to the right of the map, that's where I have to run to every time I run out of stone brick. It's just very time consuming. Very time consuming. Yeah. I'm sadly, Jelly, what I was saying earlier about kids wanting instant gratification, I was right about it. There are just some people that just don't want to spend time working on one huge build. So I'm actually one of the few who actually like building big on Minecraft. Unless they have lots of people with them. I build when I'm alone, because I get to decide how it's finished. Like, look, I got all this to take out. This is what's slowing me down the most. Taking out these mountains. Taking out these mountains. Putting down the stone brick. And look, I actually have walls here that show this is how far I go. Awesome. Yeah, I really wish this was on PC so you could actually join in. But, but just the problem is, Jelly, is that this build is taking an awfully long time. And I've already told other people, this is going to take 3 years to do by myself. Most of the time it's me working on it, so it's really hard to get stuff done. But here's a plus. Sometimes it is fun to have it all on your shoulders by yourself. And then people, Jelly, I've actually had people say, yes, I've actually done the estimates. This is 16 months. Next week, when it enters April, it's going to be 17 months of building this build. What do you think? 17. Like, it's a long-term build, and of course, I'm like, of course, I'm afraid some people are getting impatient with my speed. Yeah. But the problem is, I chose to build this big on purpose, and now I have no choice but to continue. What do you think? Like, as the Matrix, Agent Smith saying, why do you persist? 'Cause I choose to. Something like that. Like, yeah. The problem is, I got all of this, Alright, I'm going to show you the map at the compound, and I'm actually going to show you what I have to do in order to finish this build. Like, I told myself I'm not going to build, I am not going to build any city structures inside until the pillared hall is complete. That's the number one thing below. That's the number one thing. Of course, there's lots of people out there, Jelly, that just get upset and like they're impatient and they just want to see it done immediately. But I'm like this. This is one of the reasons why I started this build. I was helping this other kid with his build, and I was telling him how I could create this beautiful, huge structure. And every time I would get started on it, I would come back onto that, onto his server the next day to get back to work on it. He tore it down. And his number one issue with it was it would take too long. And I was like, I was upset, and so eventually I got so upset that I said to myself, I had it with working under somebody else. If I don't have the time, if I'm not given the time I need to build something, I'd rather have it be my server. Yeah. I'd rather it be my server, and look at that, I built that. Yeah, and I'd rather work on my own server. That way I have the power to finish it when I feel like it. Not working under somebody else where they demand it gets completed by this certain time, or it gets blown up or torn down. That's what I truly hate about working with others. Like, the reason why I've been able to get a lot of this done on the session, on this server, I say session mainly because I've been playing GTA a lot. They don't call it server, they call it session. But of course, I say server. Like, when you look at all this, this is the result of me working alone most of the time. I'm able to do what I want to do without worrying about being torn down. Yeah, but look, you see this? This is where I am right here. This is where I was right here. I have to, objective, I have to tear down all of this. Then I have to destroy and level and expand the pillared hall to here. All the way to there. Then, finally, I can finally finish it and connect it with the north, the far north. Then I'll consider the city ready for construction. You see that? It's just going to take a long time, and sadly there are players that tell me flat out that they're like, I don't want to help you at all with the mountains, but I'm willing to help you build buildings on it. I'm like, if you're not, I actually told myself in my head when they say that, if you're not willing to help me tear down mountains and actually expand the pillared hall so we can get to the mountains, you're not worthy to help me build the city. What do you think of that, Jelly? Is that a good way of saying it? I'm saying, and then they complain to me and say, why aren't you done with the pillared hall yet? And then I say, I'm the only one working on it. I'm the only one working on it. I would be done if you guys would stop saying, oh, you never finish anything, and pick up a pickaxe and a shovel and help me. So, this is why it's taking so long. And also, this is my way of proving to my detractors that they were wrong for not helping me. So, like in the event of when I finish this, I'll be laughing in their faces. Not when I finish it. And I'm going to keep working on it until I finish it. So, it's a good, and also, it provides a lot of content for the channel. That's why I continue with it. I am working toward a goal of finishing this, and I want to finish it all on stream for my viewers. And I mean, when I first started working on this, when I was showing it on my YouTube channel, I was thinking to myself, what if I start a build and actually try to finish it for my viewers? And then I told myself, also, I have to enjoy what I'm doing. That means I get to build it whatever I want. So I told myself, okay, a pillared hall will do. And the pillared hall got started, and it's that's the number one thing that's slowing me down. It's slowing me down, but I want it to be built. I want to see it completed. So it'll take a long time, and those who don't understand why it takes so long are going to be crying in their soup that they didn't help me. Then think of this, Jelly. Some people, while I'm doing a stream, will tell me, can I help with the stream? I mean, can I help with your build? And then I let them on the on the server, Jelly, and you want to know what they do for 20 minutes while I'm talking to them? They complain. They tell me this build is too big. Why are you building it like this? How about make it smaller right here? And that's one of the reasons why I don't let that many people on my server anymore. Too many complainers. And to me, they don't understand. Every time they complain, they're producing what I call negativity on the build, which makes it hard for me and several friends who do believe in this build, when they do come on, that is, in completing it. So it's hard to build. Just nowadays, I'm better off working on it on a smaller team than having 7 complainers on the server. That's one thing I am happy about, that I'm able to build by myself mostly. Could you imagine if this was an online only game where it was mandatory you had to have people? All right, I will talk to Dad. I will talk to Dad about that. He presented that to me. I hope there's no problem with it. But thank you, Jelly, for trying. But the problem is, I'm gonna see this build through to the end. The detractors who come on and say, "Oh, you're PayPal. Oh, I'm sorry." All right, Jelly, thank you for trying. Like, anything works, because right now I've been hitting financial difficulty. Just trying to. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't able to stream so much last week. Like, I had to go to work to try and earn some dough. Like, that's one thing that can really stop me from doing my YouTube channel justice. So, Jelly, I'm just pretty happy that that you're still a very thankful viewer of my channel, and I hope your channel continues to grow. Thank you. Like, hey, how about just surprise me? I don't want to know, because I actually sanded a Mustang. Sanded a Mustang in the Colorado sun for 3 days in a row. I told my dad went to me and asked me, how much do you want to get paid for this? And I told him, and then I immediately told him, no, don't bring up money until I'm done with it, or don't bring up money until until I have most of it finished, because I have this sort of curse. If there's money involved, I mean, if I hear the term money, my quality can go down. Like, I've actually had that happen in the past, and I don't want that to happen again. I want to know, but I just don't want to hear about it on stream. That's fine. But, hey Jelly, thank you very much for thinking of donating. Just, nobody's donated yet. And of course, I'd have to put you in an outro, I'd have to make a 30-second video saying thank you to my sponsors. With your name plastered all over it. Are you kidding? Oh, I mean, no. That would be amazing, but you said your PayPal was acting up. I understand. Sorry for what? It's okay. It's okay, Jelly. Just I got all this, and I gotta get all this finished today. I got this, and it's okay. It's okay, Jelly. I bet you were just excited to tell me. Thank you. Just the idea of hearing it would be amazing. Yeah. I gotta put dirt right here. And of course, when people Jelly, here's another problem. Due to how long this build is taking, Jelly, people go on the stream. They'll see me working on the build, and you notice I'm actually working in an incomplete portion of the build, which means other new viewers will actually see that and be like, man, this guy's build sucks, even though they don't bother to ask me questions. Because this build is so huge, it's hard for me to show what's been complete and what's not. What do you think of that? Like, them judging it before asking me questions? You notice that guy just left. There was a fourth viewer, he just left. That happens to me a lot. Yeah, just to me, like, if I could, if I could get it where, like, some people will actually judge this build before it's even finished, Jelly. I have a feeling that nobody will care about this build until I'm at least 75% complete with it. Not a lot of people. At least you care, because you're here. Like, I'm talking about those kinds of people that expect to see something great right away. Sort of like a Beauty and the Beast moment. Yeah. Actually, it's pretty good. Like, anything, like, if it were $10, I'd be a happy camper. Like, just very thankful that I can work on this huge survival build, knowing that I have a possibility of getting some donations. Like this huge 17-month build. You see, another person just came onto the stream and misjudged and left. That happens to me so much that I sort of ignore them now and just continue the build regardless. Some of them will regret ignoring my build until it's 75% complete. While some will assume that this is all there is and just move on. I've actually seen that before. Oh, unless it's LJS. How have you been, LJS? I mean, right now I'm working very diligently on the build as expected of me. It's good for you to be here, buddy. And you notice that I actually put the chat in this time. I think they fixed it. I'm happy they did. To me, $10, $100, $1,000 would be amazing to me. That Ryan, I mean Jelly. But I'm just saying, you don't have to give me the house. Just give me enough to survive. That's all. But of course, it's all optional. I don't expect anybody to. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just nowadays, I'm like, it's okay. Yeah, I got donations set up, yes, but but it's 100% optional. I don't expect anybody to do that. I just don't. I just have it there just in case somebody does come in and say, because I've actually had people come in the past. They all actually say, "How do I donate to you?" So I decided to make a PayPal link, or at least have a PayPal link from my dad to ensure that people can if they want to. Oh my! What kind of currency is that? Is that dollars or I don't know what kind of currency they have in Ireland or whatever country you're from, Jelly. It really depends. Oh my. And if that, I mean, I'm not sure if you're being serious, but I can at least thank you if it does turn out to be true or not. Like, don't worry. I'm just pretty happy that people do care about my channel. I'm very thankful. I gotta keep grabbing dirt back and forth until I get the dirt all placed. Oh, no. I know you're not kidding, Jelly, because you're my friend. And also you do a good job with your channel as well. Like, I haven't looked at your channel in a while. You say you got to 12 million? Hey, ALJS, he got the 12 million. That's impressive. Alright. Alright. Jelly, I won't doubt you ever again then. Sorry. Uh, 12 million subscribers. He got the 12 million subscribers, LJS. Can you believe that? That's amazing. Yeah. He is the largest channel that has taken a notice to my channel, and I'm impressed. Yeah, his real channel. His real channel, basically, his name is, it's Jelly. Is that the whole name? Yep, of course, Jelly. Like, he's one. I mean, what's good about it is he does a good job, and at least he cares enough for a small YouTuber. Like he's the largest channel to come visit my channel. Oh, hey Noah, how you doing, buddy? Look how close I am to finishing the southern border of the city. You're welcome, Jelly. Yeah, it's so close, yet so far. Like, I got all this. Once I finish this, I gotta finish those mountains, and I gotta make a southern gate over there, because there's gonna be a small bridge that leads into the wilderness. Yeah, of course, that one. Eventually, I keep forgetting to subscribe to his channel. I keep forgetting to. So I better do that after I'm done with the stream. Might as well join together. Better save the game, because all this... Oh, it's the laughing jelly. It's green. Alright. Oh. Just getting the stand-in pillars completed, so they'll be there when I finally do the detailing. LJS, what do you mean? It has to be. It is. Alright, LJS, let me explain. Some big YouTubers are so popular and so famous that they make different accounts so they can go onto other people's channel without attracting attention to themselves. They will only go in. They will only go into do their regular account when they upload a video, because they've gotten so popular that they'll be followed everywhere by their fans. That's why Jelly is under the pseudonym Ryan the Pie. So I can completely understand that completely. Like, who knows? Probably when I get to 25,000 subscribers, I'll have to make a new account so I can go anonymously to other people's channels. Oh. Oh, that's nice. I guess I'm putting down these so we can start expanding the pillared hall to its maximum right here. Awesome. Like, we got all this, and what's great about this is that when I'm finally done with this survival build, I'll be able to start all over, but occasionally do videos of this. Also, I got other plans too. I want to actually do some, probably some stories that involve people living in this town. Like, probably find some people who are willing to act in some skits on here. That'd be cool. But of course, I've seen some people do that in the past, but of course, this will involve a living, breathing city that I'm trying to create. That would be cool, but the problem will be, will I be able to find people who are interested? Aw, how nice of that. I'm just pretty happy that my channel has gotten to the point where lots of people that I'll never meet in real life come onto my channel, and we can strike up a friendly conversation. That's what I like about it. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. To me, that is amazing, because I thought I was, when I got to 20 subs my first time, I thought I was pretty good at the YouTube game, because my first channel was a complete failure. It got to 14 subscribers, and I didn't know what to put on the channel. Like, I didn't have a central theme, so my channel sort of failed. I was like a video maker. I was making videos. Just editing stuff together, random stuff, to the point where people kept putting. Yeah, but then I eventually decided to get into video games, because what do I do when I'm bored? I go and play a game. I gotta put down these first stage pillars. That way they're ready to go. Okay, I gotta get rid of these pillars because they're too close to this wall. Like, the pillars are only good until you get right here, because we gotta put all this here. Yep, very good. Oh, creeper killed you? I play in peaceful mainly because I don't want to deal with monsters. I just want to build. It's a lot more fun if you try to build instead of trying to fight monsters. I consider fighting monsters in Minecraft to be a waste of time. But because I'm a builder, I love building. That's my favorite thing about this game. And I understand that there are some people that can't play the game for 10 minutes without killing a creeper or two. Of course, honestly, I actually tried playing GTA for almost 2 weeks straight a few months ago. Like, when I wasn't streaming, I was playing GTA. I can get bored of that game. I can get bored of that game. I'm taking a break from it before I get back to it. Like, I needed a break from REDSEACRAFT for a while so I could actually recharge the batteries and figure out what I was supposed to do. And I noticed this, Jelly, if you're still watching. Why do you think some people, alright, why do you think some people, will dislike your video, despite, because I have a feeling that sometimes I get a dislike, not because they don't like what I'm doing, because they don't like the game I'm playing at that particular moment. Hello. Alright, Ricky, that's okay. Yeah. Like, I've actually had it where that's pretty good. I hope I can get to another 2 years on YouTube. Like, in June, it'll be my second year doing YouTube on my channel. it'll be 2 years. I mean, yep. Alright, I'll let you guys have your own conversations until you're ready to ask me a question. Is this question for me or for Jelly? It does confuse me a bit. Alright. Thank you. Just make sure you say Jelly, that way I know you're asking Jelly and not me, alright? That's fine. That is a very good question to ask. I need to get another map down here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Like, eventually I'm going to run out of stone brick and I'm going to have to go get some more. I've actually seen some LJS. I've seen some people have alternate channels. That way they can put stuff that's not so popular on their popular channel. Sometimes they do that. I've seen that happen. Got all this to finish the day. Oh, I am fine. Like, I'm just very happy that I'm able to do this. Oh, that's okay. Oh, sometimes they'll do experiments on their alternate account. I would love to do that on my other account, but I can't because I lost the password to my old account. That's why I just leave that channel in limbo. Actually, who knows? You'd probably be talking to me under a different username if I had actually been able to continue with my original channel. Oh. Like, I rarely die in Minecraft nowadays. If you play on peaceful, I automatically heal if I drop down. And here's another reason why I won't let some players on my server when I do live streams. What if I get killed by somebody during the live stream? You know, there's always going to be that one kid that's going to wants to disrupt the stream for their so-called YouTube fame. Like, there's, I mean, creeper. Alright, this is what I do before I try to expand in Minecraft if I was trying to play on hard mode. Number one, put plenty of torches all over the place. Creepers won't spawn if there's a lot of light. Today I'm going to try and finish all of this before I end the stream. Alright. I'm going to use up what's left of my stone brick I have right here. Then I'm going to go back to my supply room and go get more. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you said, I'm sorry, I doubt you. Yeah, I've actually seen it happen. Like, I mean, if you've been watching one stream I made on Twitch one time, I invited somebody onto my stream to be nice. He came on. That was when I was still working on my sand palace. That person killed me a bunch of times, stole all my materials, and left. I've actually had it where that happened. Disrupt the stream to please his friends that were watching. And I had to kick them off the server, but 4 days worth of sandstone was gone. So them doing it for their so-called YouTube fame really gets just gets really bad. LJS, what do you mean? Red? Huh. That has to be a joke. Hey, Jelly, you have a great day, and I hope you have a good time. All right? Cause I know you're a different channel. Hey, Jelly, it was nice talking to you, buddy. You have a great day, alright? Have fun on that video. I got this to work on. I got a lot of stuff here to finish. Yeah. Just wondering where the sound was. Just being quiet for a moment. Go ahead and ask me anything you want. That's... Hey. Let's... Yeah. But, LJS, let's not doubt. Like, it could be true, it could be not. That's the point. Jelly just left to work on another video. He tells me not to call him Ryan. He calls to call him Jelly, and that's what I do. Don't worry, LJS. I don't know if it's all good. So LJS, you've been enjoying school? The reason why so school's been good for you, LJS? I'm weary too, but don't worry. He's been a good viewer. He's been giving me plenty of advice on my channel, so I have every reason to believe him. Like, sometimes when you're not on here, he'll actually come on and he'll actually give me some good advice for the channel, and I'm able to do my thing. And I'm able. He's not the kind of person that tells me I'm trash. So, like, I can believe him if he's treating me well. I'm good with it, but I'm just gonna continue believing him because he seems to be a nice guy. Because sometimes when I'm doing a stream, it's good when he comes on and he's able to give me some advice on how to proceed with my channel, and I listen. But of course, it actually has helped the channel grow. So, I need to go get some more stone brick. So, one second, I gotta go back down. Yeah, it's not really hurting anyone if he's not causing trouble himself. That's the one thing you need to take into account. Unless he was a jerk that was saying he was Jelly, or saying he was some other popular YouTuber, that would be a problem. Down again because I forgot to empty my inventory all the way. Because I'd rather, I want to have good relationships with everybody, even people who claim to be, I'm not sure, but I'd rather be happy. These people are nice, they're considerate, so I'm going to play along sometimes. And what's good about it, these people might be who they say they are, so you'd rather be nice to them. You get that? Actually, I already have 202 at the bottom. I need to update that again. Yeah. It's called be nice to them even when they're... it's show kindness and they will return kindness in full, even if they say who they are or what they are. Like, that's why it's better to be nice than be a jerk. Hey, hello. Yeah. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, Mohammed. Thank you very much for the compliment. Just been working on this build for next week. It'll be 17 months. 17 months of working on a survival build that is nowhere near completion. And as you can see, I'm the only one on it. I'm actually going to resupply my stone brick. It's such a huge build that it just takes a while. Of course, there's always going to be those kinds of people that just see the build before it's finished and assume that that's all there is, and then they leave. At least you're asking the question. I mean, at least you're here looking at my build before you make an assumption. That's good. I love. All right, good. I'm just working very hard on this for my stream today. I'll be working on it again tomorrow, trying to make sure to finish as much of it as possible. Trying to build a huge metropolis. I mean, a huge metropolis, completely 100% in survival. I'm just grabbing some stone brick and getting back to work. My build is so huge that some people get lost in it. Only I know my way around it without getting lost. Alright. Stone brick is full. This is episode 43. Alright. Alright. Alright, LJS. I'm just looking at friends in the stream right now. I mean, in the streams now. Oh, I get it. Just need to get back to work. Alright, I got 36 stacks. Maybe tomorrow, before I start tomorrow's stream, I have to get at least... I have to start taking at least 200 stacks of stone brick over here in advance before I start the stream, so I don't have to make this long walk every time I need to... every time I need to resupply. It's such a huge build that it just takes a little bit, and the fastest way to get there is along the walls. very soon. I'm actually considering putting a tramway on top of this so I can easily get here faster. When you got plenty of iron, you might as well do it. $17 months of work. That's the magic of this build. It took 3 years for the Titanic to be built. Yeah, but LJS, what matters is that what really matters is that he's getting watched. It's not subscriber counts that win the YouTube wars. I know that for a fact. It's not subscriber counts, it's subscriber participation rate. Participation rate. Like, you could say I have 10 million subscribers, but what if only what if all your videos only get 100,000 views each? That means 90% of your subscribers doesn't even watch your content anymore, yet they're still subscribed to you. That's the one thing you have to take in consideration. There's participation rate as well. You could have 500,000 subscribers but only get 5,000 views per video. Like, I watched this video that explained how that works. Like, I could get 200. I have 244 subs, or but I can look at it and see, like, wow, I sometimes will get 50, maybe 60 views per video. I don't know how much percentage that is, 10, maybe 20% subscriber participation rate. Participation rate. I keep saying that word so fast that I don't say it correctly. But I'm just pretty happy that my subscribers do watch my content. Like you. Because as far as I can tell from what I've been hearing about T-Series, their videos only get like 200,000 views per video. So that means they could get 80 million subscribers. But if only 200,000 people are watching their videos at a time, and while PewDiePie gets like 7 million views per video, that's not exactly a loss then. I got all this to finish today. It feels great, actually. LJS, what do you think? Are you happy that I have the text back on the screen itself instead of to the side? I'm able to read the comments a lot faster, and I'm able to continue working. Yeah, that's not entirely bad. But LGS, I need to tell you this. There is something called live and let live. Like, if If T-Series is doing well, you should celebrate it. PewDiePie finally has competition. Basically, competition is the spice of life. How are you supposed to improve if you don't have someone else trying to steal your glory? That's the point. That's why competition is always good. There's always going to be some people that say that competition is bad. Yeah. How many months do you have till you can change your name back, LJS? just playing with you for a moment. Is it 2 months? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. If you don't fail, how do you learn from your mistake? Yeah. But make sure you choose your new name wisely when you do change it, alright? At least I can actually see how long I've been streaming now. Like, sometimes it was more of a guess of how long I was streaming when I was streaming without that timer in the upper left corner. Yeah. Here's the thing I like most of all about talking to you guys on stream. You guys are nice, you're considerate, and I'm able to tell you guys stuff, here's something to make you guys laugh. I once stuck my hand into a bee's nest. You know how it ended. I screamed. Just out of curiosity, I stuck my hand into a bee's nest. That was when I was like 10 years old. I'm wiser now. I was not the brightest kid when I was growing up. Yeah. Yeah. It was bad. I learned my lesson. Look, my hand turned out alright. And also I'm just pretty happy that this is, I try to keep up with the streaming schedule. Like, I heard that I won't be going on that trip until April 6th, so I got plenty of time to start streaming again. And then after that, I don't know how long I'll be on that trip, but no streams will be forthcoming for a week or two after that. But I am bringing the PS4 along so I can actually work on the build and actually be able to get some stuff done. Yeah, you're alright. Yeah, I have great advice. Mainly, alright, thank you very much, LJS, for bringing that up. I believe I like sharing my words of wisdom because, like, if you refuse to listen, how will you learn? Like, basically the greatest tyrants of history hate receiving advice. They were the ones that fell to the conquerors because they could not take the simple advice of just talk to them. Instead, you went to war and you got defeated. In the Middle Ages, if you tried to give the king advice, the king, with one flick of his hand, could send you to the gallows for even trying to give you advice. It happened. But of course, there are other things like, for example, be nice to everybody, even those who lie to you. That way, if you're nice to them instead of mean to them, they're more likely to be friendly toward you and mean toward your enemies instead. What do you think of that? Even if you don't like that person, be nice to them. Like, it might seem hard to like somebody you don't like, but if you're nice to them, who knows? You might win a friend. Like, I've seen some people I don't like, but I'm always nice to them. I don't like them in the slightest, but I'm nice enough to have a good conversation with them. Like, the fact is, we all have to be kind toward our neighbors, even if they do stuff that, even if they're like people that you want to avoid. Like, if they're nice enough to have a conversation with you, that's good enough to lower your guard and just have a good conversation with them. You're able to make a friend. Who knows? If you keep talking to him, he'll trust you enough that he won't perceive you as a threat, and him can make a friend. Can be a friend, I mean. Like, I want to make friends, not enemies. That's the point of why I'm nice to people. If I'm nice to them, I expect kindness in return. Alright, I'm going to read this. And if it's like there's being mean to you, and you, alright, they could become a friend or realize not annoying you, and they will be back off. Oh, that's correct. Yeah. That's correct, LJS, and thank you very much for telling me it was nice. Don't you hate that autocorrect? That autocorrect makes things so hard, so difficult to talk to people. I don't get it. Like, autocorrect can turn your smart conversation into one where people are saying, check your pronunciations. But I'm like, but it wasn't me, it was autocorrect. And of course, they're always going to say, man, you should go back to school and learn grammar. Yeah. You could have the most awesome point in history, but autocorrect will change some words or reformulate the sentence so it doesn't look like what you were talking about, to the point where you get embarrassed and all of a sudden you have to fix it quickly before the other guy sees it and assumes that you meant something else even though you weren't. Like, I've actually had some good points ruined because people because autocorrect. I've lost friendships over it too. No, I'm kidding. I never lost friendships due to autocorrect. But the idea is simple. Yeah. I've actually seen it where they'll actually redo the sentence for you, to the point where I was trying to say the word et nor, but instead of the word it nor, it would actually type out the word itnor. That's it. Instead of the actual word itself, which made me have to figure out, how do you spell it nor, so I can actually fix it manually. Because I've actually had problems in the past. Like, spelling was not my strongest class when I was learning school at a young age, so it was spelling was not my favorite. History was more my favorite subject. History, mathematics. Those are my favorites. I'm just not an algebra guy. I am for math. Simple math. That's easy to do, and easy to do, and I'm able to calculate what I want. Yeah. And of course, you know the old saying, those who don't learn from their history are doomed to repeat it. What that means is, like, you're doomed to do the same thing that your ancestors did if you don't learn from your ancestors or your history. It's a very just the old, like, that saying has basically we didn't learn from our history when Germany started to rearm themselves after World War I, and we didn't do anything because we didn't want another war, and then war began, and 60 million people lost their lives because people were so afraid of actually doing anything to stop Germany during World War II at first, that 60 million people had to die by war's end, before the war ended. So it was sad. Instead of trying to prevent history, don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. Another war happened. Like, it happens. And LJS, do you like that I have the text on the screen again instead of not on the instead of at the side of the chat as I had it in the past? Yeah, don't worry. I got my trusty phone to censor any badness. Oh yeah, that's not a word. Oh yeah, bad. I'm just seeing if this will actually help my channel be a lot more successful. Mainly because, look at this. Instead of me actually looking at the screen when I read your comments, I look at the computer like this, which slows me down, which means I barely get anything done on the server during the stream. What do you think of that? So I'm gonna just do it and hope this doesn't happen again with the whole, sometimes it fails to show me. Sadly, never thought too much ahead. Alright, can you describe my personality, LGS? What makes me different from some people you know on YouTube streams? And of course, there's always going to be those types of people, LJS, that get all, how do I say it, upset when you call them out when they say foul language. I'm like, or cuss, as you've just put right there. But I just say this: if you don't want to be censored, don't cuss. Alright, thank you. Alright, but I was just, people get upset when you try to censor them, and they don't understand that it's not very polite to say that, those words. Man, I'm getting a lot of progress done while talking to you. So, I'm just pretty happy I can work on my build knowing that you guys can talk to me. Actually take my mind away from the boredom. Sometimes I do get bored while I work on my build, because it does seem a bit monotonous, and it's good to talk to people. It distracts me from the point, from a small fact that this build can take a lot of time to build. But I still have fun with this build because I usually listen to YouTube while I work on it. I like it how Jelly asked me before you came in, LJS. Will you ever finish this? I said yes. I don't start something without the intention of finishing it. And it's fun to actually try to test yourself and try to finish as much of it as possible. Like, eventually I will run out of resources, so that's why I'm trying to keep things big, but not so big that it'll cost more resources than the area allows. Could you imagine me running out of resources actually building this way? I'm actually trying to future-proof my build while building it. It's not easy. Thanks for telling me about what makes my personality good. I'll have to take that into account next time, LJS. Thank you. I'm a nice person. I like treating everybody with kindness, but it just feels somewhat sad when some people, you know, are just mean to you instead of nice to you when they come on your, when they come onto your stream, and they just try to see if they can ruin you by saying you're trash or whatever. People like that are the jealous types. They don't understand that why is this guy trying to do a YouTube channel? He'll never succeed. Like something like that. Hey Lava, how you doing, buddy? Got all this work. I'm working as fast as I can. I need to finish all this by the time I'm done with the stream. Oh wait, Alright, LJS, say hello to the new moderator of my YouTube channel, Lavanator. How do I make him? Alright, I don't know how to make him a mod. I select his name. I'll have to figure that out later. Probably I have to do it on the computer. Alright. We'll talk after the stream, alright, buddy? Is that okay? Alright. I just want to get all this done. Look, all the way over there. I have to finish a lot of this. Yeah, he does, because he's more likely to come on to my stream because he actually follows orders, and he deserves it. It's a way of me saying thank you for all of his hard work when he is on here. Yeah, he gave me moderator status on his channel. It's only fair I give a moderator on this channel. Yeah, I got all this to finish, and it feels great actually getting a lot of this done. I've been planning to get this all done for a few weeks now, and after weeks of tearing down this mountain, it feels great to have most of the mountain gone on stream, so you guys can actually see it all complete. That way I can tear it all, build it all up again. Like, tear it down only to build it up again. And also, LJS, Lava, I'm actually considering doing 7 days a week during the summer. Considering it all the way until September 1st. Then back to 5 days a week. Is that a good idea, or should I not wear myself out? I'm considering it mainly because, there's so much to do, and, but in order to make it feasible, I think I might have to do 14-hour, I might do 14-hour work week for my YouTube channel. That means 2 hours per stream. 2 hours times 7 is 14, so 14 hours. If I did 5 hours, that'd be 35 hours a week. That'd be 5 hours shy of 40-hour work week. That'd be 5 hours shy of a 40-hour work week. But of course, it's mainly, I'm just thinking of ways of trying to grow my channel during the summer. Summer is the best time to stream because lots of people are out of school, and you're more guaranteed to grow with the summer months than you are with the school months. And take advantage of it. Do 2 hours a day for 4 months. Basically, summer is like 3 months, correct? Because if I get big enough, I'll eventually start getting donations. The bigger I get, the more I can get donations for the channel. That way I can afford to get new games to present on my channel when they come out, instead of months later. What do you think of that, LJS? What do you think of the progress of this so far, LJS? And Lava? Getting all the small parts finished. Tomorrow I'm going to do another REDSEACRAFT episode. Episode 44 will be here tomorrow. So just to get as much done as possible. I need to get a lot of work done before I go on that business trip. That means sleepless nights trying to get everything done. I am almost done. Yeah, of course. It might be so much to do, LJS. They'll be back. It might be so much to do, but it's the only way to grow the channel during the summer. Got a lot of this work to finish. Like, Save the game. That way I actually have progress saved. That's great. Hello. How you doing? Just 1 second. I got some work to do here. Months ago, this was a dream. Now it's becoming a reality. Alright, very good. I'm just working very hard here, just trying to get some work done. It's episode 43 of REDSEACRAFT, and I'm gonna keep going. 7 more episodes, I'll be at 50, so it's all good. I'm gonna have to go get more stone bricks soon. I got those mountains to take out, but at least I'm trying to complete the areas that I've already managed to complete so far. Like one thing off the list before I can continue with taking down the mountain. Don't have that much stone brick left. Most of the stone brick's been used up, so after I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna have to start mass producing stone brick to get it ready for tomorrow's stream. Yeah. Or there is some extra stone brick in these chests right here. See if there is. Alright, that's all. So, got 4 stacks left. I have to go get some more after that. So you guys all been having a good day? Just getting the last of the pillared hall in the south complete. I mean, the stand-in pillars before I put in the detail. But I still have to finish the west. Once the south and the north are complete, I can focus on the west. The southwest has to be finished before I can complete everything. I really do need to update that message at the bottom. I have not updated that since January, so I'm gonna have to do that soon. be able to very soon start finishing the pillared hall so I can actually start building the city finally. I've used up so much stone brick to get to where I am right now that I don't even know how many I've used up. How many stacks of stone brick does it take to make a foundation for the metropolis? I don't know. It's infinite. Alright, time to go get some more. That bamboo has really made my building process a lot more efficient. Able to make those the scaffolding a lot cheaper too. I have to go all the way down, go back to the northeast, to the southeast, just to get more stone brick. Gotta go a little faster here. This build is just so huge that I'm pretty proud of how long it takes to get from point A to point B on this build. At least I know it's going to be a big city when it's finished. This is all cobblestone right here. I need stone brick. Might as well use these choco boxes. I have to grab some from the completed stash. We got all this. More stone brick. More! I'm gonna have to process all this stone brick and put it into the storage room. Or take it up where it's needed to the south. Alright, now I'm taking 70 stacks of stone brick so I can actually finish what I started today. That's a good thing. I'm able to get some work done now. Alright, back to work. I got all the stone brick I need to finish what I... Every stream I try to finish an objective every time I do a stream. Meanwhile, I have to tell my phone to shut up. That is kind of funny. You know, one of those 800 numbers that just goes off. I'm like, I gotta tell my phone to shut up. Yeah, all this, I gotta go all the way there. we got all this. Now I can get back to work. I have plenty of stone brick to get what I need to get done. That way I can focus on building instead of resupplying. I just need to finish these two rows of the pillared hall, and I'll consider the stream finished for the day. Even now, the invasion has begun. I am almost done. That's funny. I was just recalling a scene from a movie I watched. I'm just being quiet a little bit while I finish off what remains of this. I better just Oh, it's okay. And look how far we've gotten so far. Almost done for today. Hey LJS, thank you very much for stopping by. I'm going to end the stream in like 2 minutes. Hey LJS, you're always welcome here. You know that? You're always welcome here. Hey Beast, how you doing? Alright. It's okay. It's okay. Like, I'll start streaming again at 3 p.m. tomorrow. 3 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. I need to make sure I get everything ready for the stream tomorrow. Let me just show you what's done first before I log out for today. Just give me a second. Let me just finish this. As you can see, we got all this finished. We got all, like, trying to finish everything as quickly as possible, but finish it in such a way that it still looks nice. You're welcome, hey Beast, you've been having a good day? I've been building all this for the past few weeks. Yeah. And check this out. I got all this, and it feels great. I've actually been planting a forest here, so I actually have the wood to build the city when I actually start building it. As you can see, all this. I've been putting down trees, planting them. At least I have plenty of stone brick to do what I want to do. Let me just make it daylight quickly. I don't remember when you were last on my stream, but you notice how things have changed? Feels great having some people come back. Like I've been working very hard to make sure people enjoy my streams. Like I have all this. Tomorrow I have to finish this. Then after I'm done finishing this, I have to get back to work on taking down this mountain. Then I have to tear down all these, cut down all these trees. Then remove all the dirt. Then remove all the stone. That'll take a while. Trying to get everything done in a timely fashion, but it's not easy when you're, in fact, the only builder on the server. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll get it all done. It just takes a while, and I know for a fact that all good things come to those who wait. Right up to the stone brick, that's the limit, but of course I'm not gonna end it there. I'm actually gonna end it right about here. I'm gonna put the outer wall right here, and that means all this has to be removed. All this water has to be removed. Everything here, all the way to the furthest south, has to be removed, and then I'll be able to finish everything in the north. Like, there are two sectors, the north and the south, so it's hard to finish everything. Finish the south first, then go and finish the north. That's a smart way of looking at it. Oh, you're welcome. And all right, thanks LJS for that compliment. Sometimes I feel like I have to upload something. All right, thank you for telling me that. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna end it right now. All right, everybody who's here, LJS, Beast, and everybody else. I understand, Beast. Like, to tell you the truth, sometimes I need a break from Minecraft. For 2 weeks, I actually played GTA mostly. And when I did REDSEACRAFT, I worked hard on it, but I needed a break. So I actually put a few weeks into GTA before going back to REDSEACRAFT. So don't worry. Don't worry. We get tired of all that. Alright. You guys all have a great day, and I hope you guys enjoyed tomorrow's stream, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to get back to work on this build tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.